Welcome back, friends and scoundrels. I'm Brian,
And I'm Lynn.
and today we are doing a Final Girl Learn to Play live, and I'm teaching Lynn. All kinds of news today. Um, so you decided to play Asami,
I did decide to play Sami.
and then we used the dice, the mystery gift, the other day
Yes.
as to determine what we're doing, and it picked Doctor Mr. Fright, Doctor Fright,
Dr. Fright.
Doctor Mr. Fright. At Camp Happy Trails. All right, so do some setup real quick. Real quick, quote unquote. All right. Do you want to start?
No, go for it.
All right. So, nifty little trick to help you out if you want to. Add some ribbon to the back. So, we go through. Get your core box, and just obviously we're using the mats today. The setup's pretty much the same. Happy Trails. So, Camp Happy Trails. Dr. Fright. And we need cast and crew. This can go away. Set it off over there. Try to do this in some kind of order here. Show the front side. Your rule book, keep that handy. It's on the back. It gives you your turn summary, how to run action cards, icon reference. Normally, if you don't have the mats, you'd be setting up this. This is normal mode. This is extreme. On the mat, the inner ring is the normal mode. The outer ring is extreme. It says so up here in the corner. The corner of the circle.
Good old corner of the circle.
Alright. Another thing I've figured out. Will that mess you up too much?
No.
Okay. I like to use the core box for a dice tray. I found that the dice seem to roll better that way. So, your action cards. Tokens.
What are those tokens called? Do they have a name?
Hmm?
Do those tokens have a name?
I don't know their official name offhand, but these tokens are for if you've got a really large group of victims in one area, you can put all those victims here and then put that token on the game board.
Victim holding.
Victim holding tokens. All right, you want to mix those up?
Sure.
Probably up here on screen. So, what? These tokens here are your final health. So you mix those up with the +1 side up. And then pick 2. And don't look at them. Then you collect the rest of them. Continuing to not look at them. So you don't know who's got what. Just leave this sitting out for a moment. Do this on screen. Maybe. My big fat ogre fingers don't fit in here very well. So you got your timer tracker and your blood tracker. Put the timer tracker in place. Set that off to the side for now. If you don't have the miniatures, you'll use all of the larger meeples. You've got 2 killers and 1 final girl. But since we're playing with minis, we'll just use the 1 and that's for the horror tracker. With wave 2 will come the what's his name? Will come with the horror tracker, premium horror tracker, which is a hockey mask with a machete.
Oh, yeah.
Place to set the dice. If you want to not use these dice, you can set them up to show what the different numbers are in relation to their symbols. So probably stars, cards, and nothing. We don't need the smaller trackers. We'll get to those in a moment. So then, pull up Dr. Fright. I found it handy to bend it back a little bit. Set it in the killer spot. This is essentially where it goes to. Your other board that I threw off to the side already will go directly below that as I check things around. Out of your set, you're going to pull out all the cards, separate the tarot cards out, set those off to the side. Dr. Sleep has
Dr. Fright.
Dr. Fright, gosh, has the boiler room cards. We'll get to those when we get to those. I don't know if they'll end up on screen a whole lot. So then, we've got, normally you'd only have 3 of these because that's what comes in the main box. But we got, with the Kickstarter, it came with an extra one. Yeah, so go ahead and shuffle those around and then pick one. And this is your finale card. And then you can just put the rest back in the box. Then you've got the bottom set. Go down here. Is your dark power. That gets activated on the track. Then your blood tracker. Bloodlust tracker. Is that? Alright, and then location. So this killer comes with hands on one side, something I've just recently noticed, and your location on the other. Let it fold it out again, otherwise it stays up and it's kind of hard to keep things organized. Oh, jeez. So then this one, got another set of tarot cards. Set those off to the side. All right. And pull everything out. So you got spaces here. If you got killer, put killer, maybe minions or tokens associated to them in those. Your cards go up top. Same thing with locations. As I lose pieces, slow down. Set that off to the side, and just set your tokens off to the side here. All right. I'll go ahead, start with our item cards. I'm going to shuffle those. Out of sight, out of mind. Just hiding some up her sleeves. Alright. So, normally, you can pull out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Pull out 12. Each Finder Girl has their own item, so if you want to play with that, you'll only pull out 11. Set those off to the side. Suppose we'll go ahead and get your stuff out. So, out of the box, got mini storage for the final girls, cards, item, oh, I should probably get the mini out and put everything away so we only have to do this once. So disrespectful to your character.
Such disrespect.
Okay, now we can set that off to the side. So, shuffle those up again. Por favor. While she's shuffling those, got card, start on this side. There we go. And then you've got victim spaces. Those are victims that you save. You put them there in whichever order you want. Come on. And then after you get those all filled up, you flip over to the other side and you gain additional powers. And that goes down here. On the other card, it shows you kind of like this up at the top. That's where that goes. So, item cards all set out. Make 3 piles. And then go ahead and flip over the top ones. And then put them in whichever order you want.
Does it
But-
matter?
Not necessarily. I usually do them in order just because. But you can see each map's going to have 3 orange spaces. Those are search spaces. Those correlate. I should leave this up here with the 3 spots for the item cards. I was saying starting to say utility shed because that's one of the locations on there. And you take your setup cards, also face down, and shuffle those about. Pick out one. And then all those, there's 5 at least. I thought there were 6, but probably me being wrong. There we go. And then it tells you where to set your killer, your final girl, and I lost it. And then how many victims go in those spaces. And your event cards, go ahead and shuffle those.
How many?
You just pull one. So those go over here, off to the side. And then you always start with 1. So today, once we're both doing things, we'll switch between the cameras a little bit better. But we got Dark Waters. Place the Dark Waters token on the lake. Ooh, this is a tough one. All victims at the lake are killed. Whenever a victim enters the lake, they are killed immediately. So, that is, I believe it's this one. Oh, and it shows you on the card which token to use. All right. Let's finish card setup and then we'll do that. So then you take all your tarot cards, mix them together, shuffle them, whatever you want to call that.
Whatever you want to call this shuffling nonsense.
Yeah, right. All right, then pull out 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull out 10. They go up here. You don't start with any of those. Set them off to the side. All right. Last stage is the setup. Pull out
Let me
victims.
see the setup card.
Huh?
Let me see the setup card.
Okay.
No, that's a board. The setup card.
Sorry. I'm an idiot.
I know.
Put your special victims up top here. I don't know if any of my setup of these trays is accurate, correct, whatever. It's just how I did it. You're your own people. Make your own decisions. And most of my experience playing this game, you don't have to usually have most of them out. But we're going to, for the sake of today's game, last couple bits. Oh, do you want to go through that real quick?
Yeah, I thought that's what you were doing.
All right, so we'll finish out here. So like get this out of the way. On these two cards, you've got 9 for Dr. Fright, 5 for Asami. That's how many total health you get. These go as is at the top of the core box set. Core box card. This goes at the bottom because you're opposing each other. Also, as if you think back to when I showed you that, it says 4 because I don't want to pull it up again. I'm going to be lazy. So these count as 1. I said there's your final health tracker. 8. So then we get 8 hearts for him. And then 4 for Asami. 4. Alright. Do you want to go ahead and switch over? Alright. So we've got our final girl and Dr. Fright. Just show those off real quick. Maybe. And yes, I painted him up like Freddy Krueger and not following the back art because I can. Alright, so Killer goes in this space here. Final girl goes over here. I think this is where I was set up the last time. And then need 3 set to 2. Do those. We got
In all the orange spaces.
Is it all the orange? Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, only one at makeout point? Nice.
Why so lonely?
Why so lonely? Oh, is makeout point gonna become suicide point? 1, 2, 3, 4 singles?
Yes.
Alright, makeout point up here, here, and here.
Yep.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. Oh. Last bit of setup. Waited for that. Other than your 0 cost action cards in this space, I don't think anything matters too much.
Just know if you don't do it alphabetically, it'll drive me nuts.
I set up as the cards that I use most on the end. Long rest. And then, so all of these cards that are set up now, currently, have a cost associated to them. Down at the bottom. So that one costs 2 time, which is where your time tracker comes into play. They go all the way up to they start at 0, obviously, go up to 1. So these are...
They go up to 1?
Go up to 6. Oh my gosh. All the way up to 1. So you've got your 0 cost. You automatically start the game with those. And then, yeah.
And then, yeah.
And now we're all set up and ready to go.
Alright, now how do I play?
So, you start with the action phase, which is the player's time. Play whatever cards you want to. So starting off with 0 cards, you can do a walk.
So what do the masks mean?
Your mask is in relation to the horror tracker, so it's got a slash through it. That means you'll move down however many you earn, or some of the terror cards and some other actions cause the horror to go up. The horror track controls how many dice you have, essentially, on without being modified.
Okay.
So you usually start off with 2. So if you want to play the focus card, you would make a horror roll with 2 dice, because that's what we have. You roll those, and then if you get 2 stars, it's a super success.
Super.
Take the horror down 1, and you gain 2 time. 1 success, horror goes down 1. Did I say up the last time? I don't know. And you lose a time. And if no success, you lose 2 time. So focus is kind of like you're getting yourself together and pulling your wits in. Oh, should you pull them up over there?
Yeah, so what do these little punchy things mean?
All right. So that is damage. So that's a weak attack card. That's damage to the killer. And then that's your health token. Line through it, you're losing a health. If you don't have a line through it, you're gaining 1, like on the short rest card. And again, all those are... Oh. Kind of go through. And again, down at the bottom of your core rulebook, it gives you what all those symbols mean.
All right. I guess I just overlooked that. So I want to just kill this guy?
So the purpose is to defeat the killer. Obviously, save as many victims as you can. Usually I start off walking, because you can't do anything from one place.
Alright. So I play it here?
Yep. So I'm going to play walking. So then you take your 2 dice and make a horror roll.
The suspense.
I know. I had that the one day. I had one die that just insisted on spinning. So currently we have 1 success and the 2 cards, which is 3 and 4. So if you wanted to make that 2 successes, you can make that 2 successes by sacrificing 2 cards.
Where does it? So I can just sacrifice 2 cards to make it 2 successes?
Any 2 cards. So like early on in the game, you're not using your weak attack much. You're probably not going to use your short rest for a little while. So if you could sacrifice those. But
Is
you're
that,
also
that's
gonna
what this
burn
means?
through. Yes.
Okay. Do I want to do that? Because walking, I can move.
1 space. You're going to lose time on this regardless.
I'm going to lose time. To save somebody, do I have to just be in their space?
Yep, you move to their space.
Okay.
And then they will normally automatically follow you.
Okay.
Unless unless you're moving into the killer space.
So are they saved then, or do I have to move them again?
Nope, you would have to move to the green spaces, which on this map are here, here, and here.
All right.
Yeah.
So if I sacrifice 2, I then get to move. Oops.
Then you would get to move up to 2 spaces, and as you move through a space, you will automatically pick up victims. Again, up to 2. You may automatically pick up the victims. I forgot something real quick. There is, where's it at? Game ambiguity. That lets you choose infinite evil, abject realism, or never-ending hilarity. So you can kind of theme the game if you want, around different ways.
Where,
Worst outcome, most realistic or thematic, or the funniest. I'm having a hard time with the funny part. While I'm getting used to it. Okay, you were going to ask.
which one is for I don't know what I'm doing and I'm going to forget everything. Alright, so I'm going to come here, and then this person will follow me if I move back here like that.
Yep.
And then I just have to get them here to rescue them.
Yes.
And I want to rescue them.
Yes.
Okay. Should you have explained this?
I was going to when we got to it. But your boiler room only activates, since we asked about it, you want to show?
Well, I don't know. Because
Okay.
it says I can only attack him. I may not attack him if I'm awake. I feel like you should explain that to me.
Oh,
What if I walked up
Sorry.
to him and wanted to stab him, but I'm awake?
good point. So yes, with Dr. Fright, normally you can't attack him unless you're asleep. And the boiler room activates when you're asleep. And I guess we can go over the rules for how that works when we get to it.
Okay. Yep.
Oh.
Well, how do I fall asleep?
Um,
Is that something he does?
your tarot cards would trigger that, or events may. Well, events won't because those are associated with the location. So normally your tarot cards or something within game will cause that to happen. All right.
Okay. And I lose to time. So this way?
Yep.
Righto.
Okay. Are you doing anything else?
So like I could try to walk again to move her out?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yep.
try that, I guess. I'm gonna go crazy all at once.
Ooh, nice.
So I got 2 successes.
Oh man.
So I lose a time.
Yep.
And then I go with her here.
Yep. And then when you move into that space, as long as the killer isn't in that space, they're automatically saved.
And then what's this?
So then you want to put that under. All right. So you can choose any one of. She's got 4 victim save spaces. So the first one is you take a search action card. You can gain a health, move an additional space, or you can take the horror down 2 spaces.
Okie dokie.
And you don't have to follow those in order. You can choose whichever one you want.
Well, which one do I want?
I'm always trying to keep my horror down,
Alright.
so that way you can have an additional die.
I will take your lead on this because I don't know. Oh, well, that was 1 and I can move again because I only moved once. And I got 2 successes, so I guess I'm going to come back here. I played a lot of cards to stay in place.
Right, so you can keep playing, try to do some focus, or you can stop play now. And during the action phase, you can stop play anytime you want, unless
Is there a reason I would
There's-
want to keep these cards in my hand?
to have some extra cards next turn.
Okay. But,
So, okay,
so where do these go?
hold on.
Oh, okay.
Did you have another question on the focus? Or?
No.
Okay. We're switching under. So, during action phase, you can stop play anytime you want. So if you got a failure on this card, you would lose a life and then stop play.
Okay.
So some cards like that, sometimes you are forced to stop play like that. Some of the tarot cards do that. Okay. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we go into planning phase. So during the planning phase, this is your cost to buy cards. So we've got a total of 4. So you can buy up to 4 points worth of cards.
Okay. I don't know what any of these cards are.
So sprint is just moving faster.
Mm-hmm.
Close call is a nice one because it allows you to re-roll some dice. Distraction is like an enhanced focus, essentially.
Okay.
In some way you're causing a distraction, so the horror goes down, you gain some time. Search is what you need to go to one of the search locations, the orange locations, to find items.
All right.
The blue cards, these ones, are
Deep.
to protect you. Yeah, defensive. That's the only time they can be played. Improvise lets you. So it changes the effects of 3s and 4s, which is your double cards.
Mm-hmm.
Planning. I don't know. I've never really used that one.
What if I want to use
You get extra dice, I'm guessing. I don't know. I've never used it. These are your attack cards. And then a long rest gives you additional health. And kind of in a way, I've got them based on their usefulness
All right.
laid out.
I'm going to take sprint.
And
Then
keep track of what you use. Move it down if you want to.
I can
usually don't.
remember numbers. And
And this rulebook's nice because it does have an index. Playing.
so then now that I spent the time to buy these, I don't this is where my time is now.
So what all did we take? Sprint,
I took sprint and close call. Yeah,
You could take another one of the close calls if you wanted to.
I guess.
All right. So after you purchase your action cards, you set your time to 6,
Oh, okay.
and then return action cards in the discard pile to the tableau. So these are all 0 cost cards, so pretty easy. They go here.
Okay.
Then we go into the filler case,
The filler case.
the killer phase, up at the top of on the finale card. It tells you what the killer's actions are. So he targets a final girl or a victim, and then stabs them. But there's nobody in his space, so he wouldn't do that right now. Then you move on to draw a terror card.
Run for your life. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, all victims that are not in your space must panic.
Okay, so you'll resolve these in action. Or, my goodness words, resolve them in order. So panicking is all victims
Yes.
that are not in your space. So everybody's gonna panic. So panic means that you roll a horror die for each victim.
For each victim?
Yep.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll. So that one was a 5.
Yeah.
So on this, you've got where you can move to. There are numbers associated to it. So this one would move this way because you rolled a 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just keep doing that around the board. So where do you want to?
Is this for the both of them together or individually?
Individually.
Can I roll 2 and just...
You could.
They're going together anyway.
So.
Into the lake where they die.
Oh, no.
Where my dead people go. There they go.
They go there. So each time a victim dies, move the blood tracker up.
For each victim? So shouldn't it go up too?
Yeah. But so even if you pass it, because you've got multiple victims, that still activates.
Okay.
We paused.
We froze.
What do I need to do?
I have no idea.
And I'm not sure when.
Great. It says we still have an excellent connection.
Maybe it's me that. There we go. There we go.
There we go.
Okay. We're good.
We're good.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sorry about that. Some things froze and I wasn't sure if it was me or the screen. Oh, we're a lot less delay now too. Where are we?
We are
Okay.
this here.
So,
So I went up here. So my little that went up.
yep. I went the wrong way. No. You were at 3.
I was
correct?
at 2.
2?
Yeah, I was at
Okay. So it went up to 3. And then you move it up again. Nothing happens over here.
2. Okay.
This side, sorry, I should have covered this earlier, is how much damage he does and how much he moves. It's indicated by the knife and the boot.
Okay.
So,
I can't believe they just jumped in a lake like that.
they're panicking. So you did these 2. You've got all these guys that you still got to panic for.
I know, I'm working on it. Alright, so they're going together too. Maybe I should roll it separately so they'll stop running together. I don't know why I rolled 2 for that one. I should have just rolled 1. Well, here, this one's got 2 people.
Okay.
So 3 and 5.
So this one's going this way, this one's going this way. Ah, they're splitting up.
And then 6 for this one. And then that one that I meant to do earlier. 5. Where's 5? That way.
Okay.
Well,
Now.
if they're on...
So they're in a safe space right now, but you didn't lead them there, so they don't realize it, essentially.
Wow,
Victims
they're-
are dumb.
Wow, they're so stupid.
All right, so
2 of them went, let's jump in this deadly lake.
you want to switch back?
Sure.
So next is target and kill. There's nobody panicked into his space, so they're okay. Then the next one to resolve is target a victim and move. So
So his speed is 2.
2. So he can move up to 2.
Up to 2, but he'll stop where they are.
Yeah. Okay.
And are they going to die now?
Nope.
Or do they-
Because there's no attack associated with that move. Oh.
Oh. Sorry. So there's no attack associated
caught
with
up.
it.
So you missed all the movement that happened. He moved up. So I guess you're going with the worst possible.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
That's one of the options you can.
So I could have
Yeah.
come here to this empty spot and not done anything?
Well, he's got 2, so he would have moved over here.
Oh, he does it. You're right. He's got 2. Well, let's go kill this one person then,
All right.
I suppose.
So more thematically, slashers in horror movies often like to isolate people and kill them.
That's true.
So we're going to be thematic.
I guess we're going to
Alright.
be thematic.
So that's the end of the killer phase. Next is panic phase. So if he had killed anybody, if there are other victims in that space,
Okay.
they would have panicked to run away from him. Make sense?
Okay, so if he was up in this one where there are 2, he would have only killed one of them in
If
the
he
killer
had
phase? Okay.
only killed one, and one of them survived. If we were
okay.
now in the panic phase, that survivor would run away from him. Run away from him.
So
My
a
goodness.
little smart.
Smart enough. Then we go into upkeep phase, which is reveal finale. If no tarot cards are left, we've still got 9 to go.
All right.
Then rearrange items. That's to move items from your backpack to your hands if you need to. And some of the minor dark powers have upkeep phase associations.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have any of that. So then we just go back to the action phase.
All right, well, I'm going to sprint. Sprinty sprint. So I get to roll 2.
Yep. Ooh. But you've got your close call.
So my close call.
You want to show that under?
Sure.
So that one, you can play after a horror roll to reroll any one die at no cost.
Okay.
Or you can spend 2 time to roll all of your dice.
All right. I think I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't see what my little card is. So, with just one, I'll get to move 2 spaces.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just going to roll the 1.
Okay.
Ah,
Bugger.
can I play it again to re-roll it again?
Yeah.
Can I re-roll this blank one? Ah!
Those dice are fired.
They are fired. So I could get rid of these 2 cards to make it 1 success and still move, right?
Yes.
Well, I'm just gonna do that. I don't need cards. So it's 1, and then move with this guy. 2?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So now you're out of cards, so you have to stop.
I have to stop.
All right. Now into planning phase. So, you forgot about that. You still lose a time. So you've got
right.
5 total.
Right. I'd say I'm sorry, but I wasn't paying attention and I'm learning, so I'm stupid. And I'm stupid in general. Okay, so now I get to buy stuff. So I'm going to want to search because I'm in an orange spot.
Okay.
So that's 2. Thank you.
You're welcome. I should probably let you do it so that way you remember.
Now it's fine. Man, I wish there was something for just, shove these people in that direction. Like in Horrified.
Yeah.
I could just push them. So I've got 3 left.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get my 0 cards back?
Yes, you automatically get those back.
Okay. And I don't know. I'm probably overthinking this like a lot. I'm gonna get distraction then.
Okay. So we go down, then back up.
Yeah, probably way overthinking this a lot.
Oh.
Yeah. I know. The zeros being on top threw me. I know. Okay, so then it's
On
the
to
killer phase.
The killer phase.
So he's going to do that little thing up there, and he's just going to stab this guy?
Yep.
Great.
And then your blood tracker goes back up.
So this goes up again?
Yep.
And that's it?
All right. For now, yep. And then you draw a tarot card.
And nothing happens. You can't save us. No one can. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next tarot card. Otherwise, all victims in your space must panic twice. Why is she doing that?
Because the victim doesn't have faith in you. You can't save us, no one can.
I know. Man, is she obnoxious.
Because somehow word got to her that she must have heard this guy scream.
Probably echoed across the lake, so... Just gonna panic twice. Panic in the right direction, at least.
Well, there's only one, or no.
No, there's 2.
Okay.
6. And 5. Ow. It is
Well,
not...
at least kind of on the way.
It is not the right direction.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to switch back.
You forgot to switch back again. So she panicked here, and then here.
Just getting into the game, I'm sorry.
Well... She's the worst.
And that's how little faith this person's just running around in circles.
I should just leave her to die. Alright, so he's going to stab them again.
So would target and stab, but there's nobody left.
Okay.
So nothing happens there. Then
so he's going to move.
Target and move again.
Can he go in the lake and die?
I don't believe he's affected by the lake.
Got 1, but he has to go there because it's shortest of distance.
I mean, he doesn't have to go that way.
I could have him come here, as long as he's moving toward those ones.
Yeah.
So I could essentially just have him wandering around lost.
Does this say anything about? Oh geez, I lost the camera.
It's because the dog got out.
Technical difficulties. Doug got out and took out one of the cameras. Do you need to make sure that's okay?
No, she turned it off. That's frozen.
Okay, we're good now.
We're good now? Stupid dog.
Just like they're... Yep, only the victims are affected by the lake.
Okay. So, seriously, I could just have him wander around Lost forever as long as he's generally moving toward...
You want to. I mean, if you're sticking with thematically, he would move towards this one. So he started here, 1, 2.
Yeah. And if you don't want to just wander around Lost.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, if it was Jason Voorhees, he seems like he's wandering around, ambling around aimlessly.
I'll take your word for it.
So, nobody to panic, because there's nobody in a space. Nothing to upkeep. Moving on to action.
Action. That's back to the beginning in my card playing?
Yep.
Okay. And I wanted to search. Hold on. I don't have those back. Never mind. So I'm going to search, because I thought I had focus and try to get more dice. But I lost that.
Nope, you use those two.
Oh my gosh! Maybe I do want regular dice, and I'll just do it over.
So you get your weak attack and short rest back.
So I'm going to do that and that. Get rid of those to reroll. There's
There
one
we
success.
go. Or you don't re-roll, it just automatically becomes a success.
Oh, it automatically becomes it. That's right, I was using close call to reroll earlier.
Yes.
Okay. I gotcha.
How fortuitous, though.
I gotcha. So take the top item card at my space. Where am I? I'm at the cabins.
You are the cabins.
Can you reach it for me? It's really far away. Thank you. Oh, yep. Lucky dice. Discard to reroll any or all of your dice.
Are those golden dice?
No. Do they go in my backpack or do I hold them?
They don't have a hand on them.
Okay.
So they just go in your backpack.
So they just go in my backpack?
Yeah.
Alright. And does that flip back over then?
Oh, yep. So then you get your next item flipped over. Mysterious pills.
Okay. Oh. So I'm gonna try a distraction to try and lower my terror. I got 1.
So 1 is you down 1 horror,
Down 1
and
horror
up 1 time.
and up 1 time. Not bad.
Good enough.
And then I'm gonna walk. Try to get these people.
Go back and try to get her. Or are you gonna?
I
suppose wait and see how
wait
you roll.
and see. Yeah. Terribly is how I roll.
Yeah, you did. All right. So that's 2 failures. You don't have 2 cards. So you can move up to 1 space, and lose a heart, and lose 2 time.
Yuck.
Or you can just lose 2 time.
Or I could use my fuzzy dice.
Or you could use your dice.
It doesn't say fuzzy. It just says dice, but they're fuzzy for me. I'm going to use it. Why not?
Okay. I set mine up there. Just it's most out of the way.
1.
Oh, 1. So move up to 1 space, lose a time.
I'm going to come here.
Lose the time. Lose the time. Alright. Are you going to try to walk anymore? Or...
No, I'm not going to try and walk anymore.
This is a little bit different than when we normally do these, because I'm just sitting here watching you.
Alright, I'm not going to walk anymore. So that means it's planning phase. And I get 6 this time.
Mm-hmm.
So I want sprint. And close call. And so I'm going to try and get them out of there. And I've got 3 left.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try distraction again.
Okay. And Oops.
And then these go back. And then those are 0. Okay. So then it's his turn, right? Killer
Yes.
phase. So he doesn't have anybody to stab.
Nope.
All right.
So then you move straight on to terror card.
So terror card. Fire. Oh.
What's under your thumb? Is that a camp?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Roll a die to determine which space bursts into flames.
Okay.
Die. So that's a 2. So
That is the cabins.
the cabins burst into
Oh,
flames.
what did you do?
What does that mean? So all victims in that space are killed.
Oh, well, that's fortuitous.
Discard all item cards from that space. If you or an enemy are there, we each lose a heart. Switch back. Switch back.
Let's see what we lost.
Oh, I lost a gun and pepper spray.
All right. Oh, sorry.
That would have. Well, that's a bummer. That's a hard bummer.
That is a hard bummer.
But then he doesn't have that boots and stabbing thing, so he just stays there then?
Yep.
Well, that's something.
One of the last times I played this was interesting. I got one that let me just take any item.
Ooh.
All right.
All right, so action phase again.
Yep, because nobody to panic, nothing to upkeep.
So, like, if I sprinted and can move up to 3 spaces, would I have to stop here to get them out, or
Nope.
just passing through there would save
Passing through automatically saves them.
them? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and sprint then.
So, like, you would stop to resolve or finish up and resolve whichever.
Okay. Close call. There's
There we
one.
go.
So 1. I don't. 1 moves me 2, which will end me there, which is fine.
No, this is a safe space, so you'd actually move here if you wanted to.
Oh, right. Alright, so I'm going to move. So I lose a time first. Do that
Yep.
first so I don't forget. And then move.
So, and it makes sense you're doing an action that costs time.
Right. So I
So-
move 1.
Yep.
And then both these 2 are saved.
Yep.
Alright. So I'm going to.
So you can take a search action, move a space, or gain a heart, but you don't need a heart right at the moment.
So take a search action. Would I then gain this card then?
Yep.
Okay.
Take a search action card.
I'm gonna gain a heart.
So you're already full on hearts. You can't
Oh,
gain
I can't gain more?
than,
Okay.
Yep. You can't gain any more than you're full.
Okay. Alright, so then I'll take a search action card. Does that go into my hand or is that for next time?
That automatically goes into your hand.
Okay. And then move 1 space.
Yep.
So I still have my 1 space from earlier here.
Yep.
And then my 1 space that I got for that here.
Yep.
Alright.
All right.
Alright. Okay. So I think I'm gonna try and walk then. I'll walk it out. I didn't like these dice. I want a different one.
Those dice are fired. Oh. House
Dang
rule.
it. Dang it.
House rule is if it rolls outside of the tray, you have to reroll.
Alright, I'm going to do my 2 focuses to then move one, still lose a time. And take all these people. I don't know why I'm. Wait, hold on. So I can't even do a save person here until I've been injured?
Hey, you can, you just won't gain that effect.
Oh, okay. So I could still put one there and be able to flip it over. What happens if I flip it over?
When you're searching, you automatically get to look at the top two.
Okay.
Not that I know.
Okay.
I haven't played this a whole bunch of times.
So I guess I am going to do that. I suppose.
Okay.
And then I maybe should have done this first, but I'm going to go ahead and try a distraction. And different dice. I just hate these dice in general. I don't like large dice. Personal preference.
There's one.
So I gain a time. And that.
And you've only got one card.
I do only have one card.
But I wouldn't want to give that one up anyways.
Right. Okay, so that's me done. So planning phase then.
Yep.
I've got 5. I'm going to do a close call. I'm going to sprint. And I've got 2 still, and that's it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Not a bad idea to maybe start, if there's nothing else that you want, maybe just start building up on things for the future.
Well, it's too late now. I've
What?
already spent it.
No, you still got 2 left, right?
No, I do it, yeah. Well, yeah, but what am I going to do?
You can take a guard.
Oh, I didn't even see the guard. So I guess, yeah, I'll do that. No, that's how I would do this. I would do them in number order. You and your nonsensical way of doing things.
I use sprint and close call the most.
I use the alphabet. Or in this case, I would probably do by cost.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's me done. His turn. He doesn't have anybody to stab. He's lonely in the lake.
Yep.
Getting soggy. So. That girl, what's her name? She can help us. Place 2 new victims in the space where you started the game. So I started over here.
Yep.
And then hockey mask.
So we raise the horror up.
Oh, that's... Oh, the little symbol there. That makes sense.
Oh, yep. And then
And
you draw another event card.
And another event card.
So, oh, I got off. Sorry.
Star-crossed lovers. When exactly 2 victims are in a space and one of them is killed, the other immediately dies as well.
So that goes into your event space too. Now, both of these are active. So Dark Waters stays in effect, so does Star-crossed lovers.
Okay. All right. But he doesn't move again.
Nope.
He's enjoying his
taking a
swim. He's really digging this swim.
He must be looking for the guy in the water.
All right, so then my turn again. Yes?
Yes.
All right.
What was I going to look up? Events.
I'm going to sprint again. This is just malarkey. Short rest and weak attack. Get rid of those to make that a success. So lose a time. And then move 2 spaces. So bring them here. And that's 1. So now I am immune to item trap cards.
Show that. So now that you've filled up the other side of the card, you flip over to this side. And it's whenever you draw at least one item card, draw an extra card, and choose one. Oh, so I suppose if you got 2, you could draw up to 3 cards. And then you get to pick whichever one of those you want.
And I'm immune
then-
to item trap cards.
So you can't be trapped.
And for each additional victim saved, recover a
Yep.
health.
So then,
Those are my saved victims.
I'm guessing so.
Alright.
Alright.
So, I suppose I should probably start thinking about killing this guy.
Need to find something to kill him with.
Oh, yeah, I need to do that. So that was one move, right?
I believe so, because you started where the knife point is, right?
Yeah. So that was 1, 2. I'm gonna move back.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and go to the utility shed to look for stuff. So I'm gonna walk.
Oop.
I hate these dice. Still hate these dice, but I'm gonna close call to re-roll this one. Yeah. That's 2 successes, so now I get to move.
So move up to 2 spaces.
Lose a time,
Use
though.
a time.
But 2 spaces, so I get to come here though,
Yep.
so that I can then search. Yeah, 2 successes again. So take 2 item cards at your space and choose one. Place the other on top face up or underneath face down.
So now because of your card, you get to take the top 3.
All right, so where am I? I am at the utility shed, which is here. So I get to take this one plus this one plus this one and pick one, right?
Yep.
Okay. What do I got? I got a flashlight. Once per action phase, spend time to look at the top card of the terror deck. Leave it in place or move it to the bottom. Whistle. Spend time to use the whistle once per action phase. When used, all victims adjacent to you will move to your space. Then all enemies move toward me. Or my own knife belt.
Nice.
When using Asami's knife belt, you may divide the damage as you choose between any enemies within range.
And it says that because some of the killers have minions.
Right. So, what is this 0 to 1 and this hitty in this hand here mean?
So that's your range, the top one.
0 to 1?
Yep, so you have to be in the space or no more than 1 space away.
Okay.
Then you add damage to action to your attack cards.
Okay.
And then it only uses 1 hand. So that's how many hands it takes.
Alright. Well, I'm going to take my knife belt.
Alright, so then flashlight back on top.
And flashlight back on top. Alright. Oh. So
It doesn't matter.
1 hand would go here because 2 hands would be in the middle, right? A 2-handed
guess.
item?
Sure.
'Cause
I
it'd be
suppose that
using-
makes sense.
It'd be using both hands.
I suppose that makes sense.
I assumed that's what the 3 little sections were for.
That's a good assumption. I hadn't thought of that. But most of the weapons that I've used have been 2 hands, so it didn't matter.
Right. Okay. So I like these dice, so I'm gonna put them here so that I don't
All
confuse
right.
them with the bad
Do you have
dice.
anything else that you want to do?
No. No.
Okay. So then end your turn.
And I got a planning phase.
Yeah. So end action phase, move into planning phase.
All right.
got
So 4.
Another thing I forgot.
What?
You can't have more than 10 cards.
Oh, well, I don't think that's happened.
That I got close a couple of times the one time. I was getting really good time, but still didn't mean anything.
I'm gonna do close call and distraction. Right? Because I picked up another walk.
So then with that,
No.
if
I don't want distraction.
you
I'm gonna take sprint again.
so 2
Yeah,
and you
I
took some. Did you take anything else?
Yeah, close call and sprint. 3.
Okay.
I don't like your little time moving method. I know how much I'm using.
I know. Just trying to do it right.
What's right for you may not be what's right for me. Okay. So then, oh,
I was in the middle of explaining something too. So because this only takes up one hand, if you had another single hand weapon, like the revolver that you lost, you could have both of those at the same time.
Okay, I assumed. Okay, so I still can't actually attack him because I can't find a way to fall asleep?
Okay. I'll look into that if you wanna.
Do his killer phase? Alright, so he can't kill nobody. Terror card. If you are awake, roll a die. If the result is less than the current horror level, you fall asleep.
Well, I suppose that kind of answers that, doesn't it?
Yep. Alright, so roll a die. 5. If the result is less than the current horror level, so my horror level was 3, fall asleep. So I'm asleep now? Right?
Yes. Did you roll under? Sorry, I was looking for things.
So the result is less than the current horror level. Oh, no, it's higher than the current horror level. Because I rolled a 5 and my horror level's 3.
Okay.
So I'm not asleep.
Okay.
Can't believe I'm going to say this, but dang it. Right? If the result is less than the current horror level, which it's not, fall asleep. So still awake. If you're asleep, resolve a boiler room card. And if you take damage, horror level. So...
Oh, when you resolve a short rest or a long rest.
Okay. Sorry.
That was the other thing. So, when you take any kind of rest, you fall asleep.
Oh. So I have to rest to sleep.
Yeah.
So then, would I then... So I did that and nothing happened. Would I then move on to this part?
Yep, so then he targets and moves towards.
Okay. So, targeting them, moving toward
And
them.
I suppose I should have clarified that too. I forgot about it. So, take that. It says final girl or victim for targeting on that. Generally, he will target victims unless otherwise told to.
Okay.
All right. Moving on.
Alright, moving on. So, I rest to fall asleep, and that's the only way I can attack him. Right?
Currently, yes.
I don't want to attack him yet anyway. I don't have any of the attacky cards. But just to clarify, I don't want to do anything. I'm perfectly happy where I'm at.
But you're the final girl. You have to. You have to finish this movie.
Well, everyone's so far away. And I kind of just want to try to be able to buy some of the fighty cards so I can move into fighting him.
Okay.
But he's going to kill them. But I don't think I can get there and get out again anyway. Because it's 3 away.
Yeah. You've got to sprint, but...
Ah, fine. No.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to try to get your focus and time up and stuff so that way you can buy more cards.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Let's focus. That's 1. So,
you've got your close call. Do you have anything that you're feeling to sacrifice?
Well, if I'm not going to go save them, I don't need to walk or sprint.
But you paid for sprint.
I did, but I'm okay with that.
Okay. I mean, the choice is yours.
The choice
Don't
is
be late.
mine. I'm okay with that.
Alright, so then you got 2 successes.
So I got 2 successes. So this goes here.
Yep.
And 2 time.
Nice.
We are awesome.
Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
And I'm going to try and focus one more time. Yeah, I'm going to close call. I only need to do 1 to not lose 2 time. So I'm gonna just, there you go. That's a success. So I lose 1 time, but this still comes down here, right?
And now, when you roll, you get 3.
Ooh. But now I've got like no cards. So I did nothing. I just stood there and pumped myself up.
Alright, girl, let's do this.
Who's the best?
Who's the final girl? Who's the final girl?
So I'm gonna get the Furious Strike. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Close Call and Sprint. Which is the rest of them.
Oh, I had been doing it wrong.
What have you been doing wrong?
This.
Alright, so his turn. He's gonna kill them.
Yep.
Sorry, buddy. So they died. That goes up there. Dark Power.
So then this card would flip over. Never really. Oh, man.
Is that a bad one? Never Really Dead. When this card is revealed, place Dr. Fright's black final health token back in the reserve pool and replace it with a white final health token. If Dr. Fright loses his last health, reveal 3 black final health tokens from the reserve pool and restore his health accordingly. Blech.
Yeah.
Why'd you leave this stuff all the way over here? Are these it here?
Yeah.
Or the white
I've
ones?
got the white ones out already.
Okay. Here, you just do what you do with those. Okay. So that doesn't do anything until I get to that point?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But you're a long ways from that point.
I am. Okay, so now Terror.
Yep.
What happens if I run out of Terror cards?
You just go into finale, and then that card flips over.
Okay. Didn't you know they were already dead? If you have not saved any victims or your final girl card has been flipped, discard this and resolve the next instead.
So.
I've been flipped. Next. Endless Sleep. If you fall asleep. So.
Alright.
While this card is in play, you must remain asleep. Reset the boiler room immediately upon exiting it.
Okay. So. That goes up here then.
Okay.
It gets its own heart token, or heart thing. So, you have to take that out before you start taking away his now. And when you do that, that one goes away.
Okay.
So,
I am
then you
asleep.
take the boiler room. Alright, so this stays up.
Oh.
And then you slide it to the bottom. Then flip it over.
Then flip it over. Okay.
Okay, so you can do this on your action turn, but you have to do it every killer phase.
Okay.
So you lay him down. And then you want to move the sleep card up or over or down. Over either way or down.
Mm-hmm.
To reveal 2 spaces. So you're moving it down half of the card.
Oh.
Or whichever way you want to do.
So like that?
So you want to reveal half because there's quadrants on it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So I gotta take this off for a second because it's distracting me. So while you're in the boiler room, you are what?
Put that away.
All right. So in the boiler room,
Okay.
at the end of the killer phase, you will make a move like that. So down, left, right, up to reveal half or a quarter, depending on what you have going on.
Okay.
And it just sits off to the side for now. During your action phase, you can move through those as many times as you want
Okay.
to get out of the boiler room. So he wasn't revealed, so nothing happens. If he is revealed, he's attacking you
Okay. But
automatically,
but
no
I
matter
can-
where you are.
But I can now attack him.
But because you're asleep, you can now attack him.
All right. Come at me, bro.
And when you finish the boiler room, you shuffle those cards back up, and then, or you flip them over, shuffle them back up, put the awake card back on, and you're awake now.
So I have to get
Under
through.
normal circumstances, as long as this card is in play, you're still asleep.
Okay, so I'd have to get through all the boiler room cards to wake back up.
Yes.
But because that's there,
You just go back through the boiler room.
so how do I get rid of that card? By attacking him?
Yep.
Okay. Okie dokie, okie dokie. So that's his terrorizing done.
That
And
was bothering me. So, killer phase. Nobody to panic. So, you drew a terror card. Killed somebody, drew a terror card. Boiler room, panic phase. Nobody to panic. Nothing to upkeep. Action.
okay. I'm glad there's nobody to panic because I've been forgetting that step.
We haven't been forgetting it. I've pointed it out every time. It's just there's been nobody to panic.
Yeah, but do I listen to you? I don't think I do.
Clearly not.
I don't think I do. Alright, so I'm going to sprint to try to get to him so I can attack him.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Also, while you're asleep, sorry, we should finish explaining asleep. The victims won't follow you because you're in the dream world, and they're not.
Okay.
So you can't interact with them at all. Let me find. the
I've
rest
saved
of this.
enough already anyway. The other ones can fend for themselves.
When you're asleep, you may move around the board and attack Dr. Fright, and even search for items. So you're looking for things in their dream or manifesting them, however
Okay.
you want to. Dr. Fright can now attack you. He will resolve all killer actions as normal. Victims will not follow you, nor are you able to save them. You must resolve one boiler room card at the end of the killer phase.
Okay. So I'm going to sprint. I got 1, so I lose a time. Move 2 spaces. 1, 2. Bummer, bummer. And then I'm going to walk. Oh, wait. I get to roll 3 dice. Hold on. I have to roll another die. It's a fail anyway.
And fail.
Alright, so now I'm going to walk. Oh, now I'm going to forget which 2 are the good dice. None of them. None of these cards are good dice now. Oh. I'm gonna close call. There we go. So that's 1 success. So I'm in his space now. We are now buddies, him and I.
Woohoo.
So now I get to attack him, right?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna do Furious Strike.
And with yours, you could have attacked him from a space away.
Oh, that's right. Can I undo
late.
that then? I forgot. Aw, bummer. Why didn't you remind me of that? Horrible, horrible teacher that you are.
Because I'm a horrible teacher.
Alright, so I got
But
one.
I forget stuff like that all the time, too. I somewhat know how to play this game, so.
Alright, so I got 1 success. So that's 1 damage plus an additional 1 for my knife belt. Right? Yeah, stop reading and pay attention to me. I got 1 success, so that's 1 damage plus 1 for my knife belt, right?
Yes.
So you take... I'm out of the endless sleep then?
So, and the sleep is over. You're still asleep because you haven't
Right.
exited the boiler room. And he loses a damage.
Really wish you'd let me retro and go back. Okay.
And so,
Oh.
damage, horror goes down.
Horror goes down.
So you're all the way at the bottom there. And then
My turn
automatically
ends.
stop. Yep.
Okay.
Now that you're down here, if you were to reduce horror anymore, it goes down and then back up and you gain a time.
Okay. Okie dokie. So, in the meantime, planning phase. I've got 5. So I'm going to take Retaliate and Close Call. And these ones back.
Okay, yeah. I just wanted to confirm that. So you can resolve as many boiler room on your turn as you want,
Oh, I
including
forgot.
0.
I forgot about that.
And then, but you don't have to. So like right now, you kind of want to stay asleep.
Right.
And then, but on his turn, you have to do 1.
Okay. So I did my planning. It's now his turn.
Yep.
So he's attacking.
You bought cards?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So he's attacking me.
Yep.
So
he does 2 damage.
but I can use my cards, right?
Yep. So you guard, retaliate.
Retaliate. I guess it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah.
2 successes. So that
So-
ignores.
You wanna?
So that I got 2 successes. So that ignores all the damage and does 2 damage back.
Yep.
Okay.
No additional damage from your knives though. It's only this.
Okay. So can you?
Yep. 1, 2.
Did you freeze again?
I froze.
Okay.
That's me freezing.
All right. So
So that's that tarot card.
terror card. Should I have saved the retaliate for the terror? I don't know. What if he doesn't hit me though? But if this is a dream, then I can. If you're awake, immediately discard this and resolve the next. Otherwise, you may increase Bloodlust by 1 to choose one of the following. Take the top item card of any deck, move to any space, gain 4 time.
So you can move your bloodthirst check up,
Okay.
and then you get to resolve any one of those actions. So you can give yourself a bunch more time, and then be able to buy a whole bunch of crap.
I could.
And I mean, other than moving up, it's not going to have any additional effect. So it's not a terrible idea right now.
No, I think I am going to do it. It's just... Do I want an item card or do I want to do
Well, you
more
only
time?
get the top one, so you get an energy drink, which gives you 3 time,
I may as well take 4 time then. I don't want the flashlight.
or you can move 1 space. And the flashlight lets you look at the next tarot card and then move it to the bottom of the deck, right?
Yeah, but there's only 2 tarot cards left, so... Alright, so I'm going to take the 4 time then.
Okay.
Well, look at me go. And then that's it. He's not attacking me again. Right?
Yep. So that's one of the cards that kind of benefits you a
Okay.
little bit.
So,
No panic, no upkeep.
no panic, no upkeep. I guess I'm going to weak attack him, I guess.
Okay.
There's not... I mean, I'm...
I thought you still had your weak attack. Or no, never mind. Shh.
You shush. Don't you
I know what I'm
shush me.
shushing.
That's 1 success.
You've got a
So,
close call card.
I do...
If you want to use it.
Sure. Yeah, let's do that, right? Yeah, let's do that. So close call, so I'm going to redo one of them. Two of them? One of them. Do a walk and a focus and redo two of them. Because I'm not
Nope,
going anywhere.
that's not how that works.
Oh, that's right. That's one of those card things. That's right. I lose 2 time. So I'm just going to do one of them.
Yep.
Oop, just sit there.
Ah, bugger.
That was just glorious. All right.
So
1 success. So I do 1 damage to him.
2.
2 damage because of my thing. I should have walked and moved out of his space. I could still do that.
You could. And then you lose a heart, so you cut yourself while you were pulling your knife out of its sheath.
Okay.
Or while you're throwing it, whichever way you want to go.
All right. So I'm going to... Short rest? No. No. I'm going to walk out of his space. These boots were made for walking. And that's just what I'll do.
So, I mean, you only need to move 1 anyways.
Yeah.
So
Here.
just don't go in the lake.
Yeah, I'm not going to go in the lake.
Because then you take damage.
Stupid.
I think.
I'm not
No,
stupid.
just victims.
All right, and I don't want
Stupid.
to. I don't want a short rest yet, right? No. No.
All right.
No. All right. So planning phase, and now I've got 10. So
You can take both of your attacks.
I am going to take both of my attacks. 6 and 4 is 10, and walking. All right. So his turn then, right?
Yes.
All right. So he is doing
Nothing, because you moved out of his space.
nothing because I moved out of his space. Good call. Oh, did I move in the boiler room at the end of his turn? Wasn't I supposed to?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Well, it's there.
Nope. I'm sorry.
No?
So then you move those 2 cards.
Oh,
whichever way.
these 2
Yeah,
cards.
because there's 4 cards there.
Okay. So like that?
Yep. So he would have attacked you last time.
Okay.
So 2 damage in.
Well, then I would have done my short rest.
Sorry. I'll let you retro cheat. Because we retro forgot.
Because we retro forgot.
Yeah.
1.
Okay, so you get 1. Lose a time. So then you have to give up one of your
Yeah.
cards.
I'm going to give up the Furious Strike because I would have
All right.
only had 3. But I still
So
would have
that
had...
was 6. So then you got 3.
So I would have taken these 2 instead
Okay.
for 3.
Okay. Retro cheating.
That was a retro mess. Okay.
We know what we're doing, we promise. No, we
I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, so
All right.
now we're back in this.
He
You're
can't
at the end
attack
of
me.
his turn.
Tarot card.
Tarot card.
Frankie's coming for you. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next tarot card. Otherwise, what is that? Victims move?
Target a victim and move.
Target a victim and move.
So,
I mean, it doesn't matter.
victim here, here. So either lake or moving back to you.
They'll move back to me. If Dr. Fright is in a space with at least 1 victim, 2 terror, otherwise 1.
Or,
Whatever.
so you're not a victim.
I'm not a victim. I'm a final girl.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, boiler room again.
Oh, right. Boiler
So
room
then
again.
You'll
So-
move the whole thing.
Like that. Ah, there he is
go.
again.
Oh, no.
This is... I don't like this. This is a mess. Wait, wait, like that?
Yep.
That?
So, no. You're kind of supposed to pay attention.
Can I guard these?
And, I think so.
Oh, well, then I'm going to do that.
Okay, roll.
I will. That is 1.
So reduced by 2.
So no damage?
Nope.
Okay.
Because he only does 2 damage right now.
Okay.
All right.
Ah. All right. So my
But
turn.
anyway, you're supposed to kind of pay attention to that and kind of guess where you think he might be. So, like, that one you accidentally. So,
Oh, right,
now
sorry.
you know he's in opposing corners. So the next one, there's a 50-50 chance that he's in the top or the left.
Okay.
So,
Math. I can't do math. I'll just randomly guess.
okay.
So now it's my turn again.
Yes.
So I can attack him.
Great.
Critically.
Stibbity stib stab.
I'm going to critically attack him.
Good thing you got that close call card now.
Close call.
I was just moving it out of the way. So God,
Dang it.
my tablet keeps freezing. Still didn't. Oh,
I'm going to focus
okay.
to make it 2 successes. So that's 3 damage to him.
Plus
Plus
that.
my belt, which is 4.
Okay, so he gets the white one instead.
So he gets a white one instead.
Do you have any other attacks?
Nope. That's it.
Bummer.
Why
But
is it
you're
going
like
to get
right there.
Is it going to get bad now?
Well, because that's when this triggers. So it automatically went white instead of flipping this over.
Okay.
So normally you would, when you hit that last one, you flip it over. So he would have had 3 more health.
Yeah.
But now he's just here. So now,
I got to hit him again to see what he's got left.
then that's when you pull 3 of these.
Oh.
And then give him back whatever. Not yet. Not until
Okay.
you do away with that.
Okay.
So when you hit him again, that'll go away, and then you'll draw 3 of those and flip them over, and he gets that much health back.
Ooh, that's not great. All right.
Yeah, that's never really dead.
Yeah, that's not great. Okay.
Okay.
So then I'm going to walk. Oh, crap.
Bugger.
No, I'm not. I am not walking.
You can still move up to 1 space, lose a heart, and lose 2 time, or just lose 2 time.
I think I'm still going to move.
I would go the other way,
Okay.
because in case he moves towards that victim.
And so I lost 2 time
And you lose a heart.
and a heart. So,
Planning phase.
planning phase. Get these. And do I want retaliate or furious strike? I've still got guard in case I need it. I've only got.
I would take retaliate for now.
Yeah. Okay. So
Because
that's
then that has the potential of triggering that without wasting a bunch of.
right. Okay.
And who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky.
Maybe. All right.
All right, killer phase.
Killer phase. Did we add my belt on that critical blow?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure. Because I forgot about it.
Yeah,
But as long as
that's what took him down to.
As long as you remembered.
Yeah, his last one was this
All right. So,
tarot card.
terror card. Slash
that's
her. So,
He targets final girl or victim
but there's
and stabs. but
nobody
neither
there.
of you Target final girl, victim, and moves. And I said usually victim over final girl.
Okay, so. Go back to you.
Oh, yep.
So.
Oh, wrong button.
He'll move toward me because it's.
He'll move towards the victim.
And-
2.
So, 1,
One, 2.
2.
Yep.
Okay.
And then,
All victims that are not in an orange space panic.
so this one.
2. It's coming down here.
Yep.
1 and 3.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Boiler room.
So
So then you move that whole thing whichever direction you want to go. Which you have to be able to reveal something so you can move it up and then cheat.
okay, so I can't. So it's like this. So
like if you move this way, it'll only reveal this top panel.
So can I move it this way?
Yeah. Yep.
This
So
is.
you did. Now you've resolved the boiler room. So now you'd be awake.
Oh no, I'm awake. And shuffle these back up.
Yep. I always forget to shuffle them.
So I'm awake and I can't attack him anymore.
Yes.
But can I still retaliate?
I don't believe he can attack you. He can only attack victims.
Oh. Oh, yep, it says right here, you may not attack or be attacked.
Yeah.
Well, shoot.
So you'd have to do a short rest to go
Well,
back
I need
sleep.
to anyway.
Yeah.
I need to anyway. Okay, alright. So now it's my turn. Yes?
Nope. So, panic phase, nobody to panic, but upkeep phase, reveal the finale if no tarot cards are left.
Oh.
And then,
So. Time to die.
Yep.
During upkeep, if you are awake, lose 2 health and fall asleep. And he targets Final Girl, moves, and does 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is the part where I lose.
Maybe.
I was doing well so far, but this will be the
Alright.
part where I lose.
So,
You flip the camera back?
yeah.
Okay.
Trying to determine if that upkeep activates now or the next time.
Well, it'll be the next time because upkeep comes after.
Reveal finale if no tarot cards left. So flipping it counts as its turn and then that'll activate next time.
I would think so.
We're probably way wrong in that rule, but that's how we're going to roll with it.
That's how I'm rolling with it. Okay. So. Man, I wish I had more attack. Alright, so. Short rest. That's 2 successes.
Nice. So you
So we get 2 hearts back.
2 hearts back.
But I am back asleep, so I put this under here and flip it over.
Yep. Now you don't have to do anything yet.
And I don't have to do anything yet. I don't want to. Why would I want him to attack me?
Right.
Because that's what's going to happen. So then I'm going to weak attack, because it's all I got. One.
You'll take damage if you can't change that. Which I would just.
I got 2 cards.
Yeah,
but I
you
don't
only-
want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah, that's the
I
thing.
could, but I don't want to. Alright, so that's 1 damage to me and 1 damage to him.
2 damage.
2 damage.
But only
right,
1.
That's my belt.
So that comes off. Shuffle those up and draw 3.
I mean, I don't know, I gotta shuffle them up. They were already shuffled up.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But there you go. And then draw 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
And then flip them over. Nothing. Nothing. Oh,
Oh, is it a little one at least?
it's 2. You've only got to do 2 damage to him.
2 damage?
Yeah, which
So if he attacks me and I retaliate, I could do it.
you could.
I could win.
All right.
I'm not gonna.
Are you doing anything else?
No, I'm on planning. Okay. So I've got 6. So I've only got to do 2, but...
Well, I would take one anyways, at least Furious Strike.
Yeah, I'm going to take Furious Strike.
Just in case your Retaliate fails.
And Close Call.
Okay, so it was...
That's 5. So I got 1 left.
So you can take another Close
I'm
Call.
going to take the other Close Call as well.
Good call.
And I get these back. My lame... Oh, geez. So lame.
All right. So then... He's going to move to you. So that you do that.
Alright, so he moves to me. And then he's going to attack me twice, but I'm going to retaliate.
Okay.
Two successes.
Nice.
So ignored everything and does 2 damage to him. So I won, right?
So you won.
Ah!
I never win.
Yay, yay.
We'll call it beginner's luck. Or maybe
Yeah,
it's
did
because
you
of
win
my
on
go.
your first turn?
No, I think it took me like 2 or 3 times playing to win one. And that was on one of the harder ones. Well, I think it's harder.
Maybe you should just wander around aimlessly saving people more like I did.
I do usually. I usually wait until I get a decent weapon and...
Alright, so assuming you taught me correctly, I won.
Yes. Despite our retro cheat.
Well, we did cheat, but then we went back and fixed it because we made a mistake.
I mean, it's not like, we just rolled with the decision that you had made.
Right.
You recalibrated your decisions.
Based on our mistake. We fixed our mistake. I'm not calling that retro cheating. We fixed a mistake.
Yeah.
Retro cheating
also
would have been if I would have remembered that and undid the move.
Anyways.
These are the good dice. Keep them separate. No, keep them separate.
They're going to get put in the box anyways.
We'll put them in a different box.
So, what do you think?
It's a fun game. I mean, I like it.
It's a little bit. It definitely starts getting tense.
It does. There's a lot to remember, I think, as I play it more.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be more enjoyable because, I don't think I created an opportunity to use half of these because I wasn't fully aware of what I was doing.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever used Long Rest.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones that if you... Sorry, battery died.
Yeah, we don't have an excellent camera setup.
Yeah, and our backup batteries are going. Anyways.
So, yeah, I liked it. It's fun. I mean, it's fun considering it's not really my thing. Horror is really your thing.
Yeah, this is definitely my game. Can't wait. Oh, I don't think we want to try showing off the minis again. A little bit better.
Yeah, we'll do it on here, though.
That's Dr. Fright. Which I called him Mr. Fright in the thing.
You called him lots of things.
Not Freddy. Same. So I want to talk about her real quick. She's an interesting one. If my horror connection is correct, that should actually probably be a killer. If the reference is correct, from the girl from Audition. Spoiler for anybody who's never seen that.
Ruining everything for me.
I know, right? That's one I still need to watch.
Yeah.
But I did get most of the figures figured out. But I didn't follow her actual scheme for painting her. I just followed the box art for her.
Yeah.
Just because. I think we covered everything.
Yeah, I do like that there's a lot of versatility in this game. Keep it fresh.
Oh, you want to get me that?
Because, you played this one in preparation for this several times, correct?
3 times, I think.
And did you play the same game every time?
So, I got Star-Crossed Lovers 2 of the 3 times.
Okay.
Actually, I think I might have gotten it all 3 times. And that hurt me a lot. What else? Yeah, different setup each time. I thought you had gotten one of mine, but nope.
Nope.
see here, what else? I almost won once. The last time I played, I just cheated just to see how long it would take me to win. I died 3 times. What else? But yeah, different.
So out of 4 games with the same location,
And Killer and Final Girl.
Killer and Final Girl, they were 4 completely different games.
Yeah, because you've got a lot of the versatility comes in the tarot cards.
Yeah.
So I want to look. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it was pretty even with tarot cards from where they came from. The location versus Killer. I remember one of the times almost all of my tarot cards came from
Bad shuffling.
bad shuffling. But anyways, as I was trying to get to,
I'm sorry.
Rulebook, I should have got this out earlier. Or no, not this one. I want this one. That's why it looks different. Future Film has all the different killers and their rules and the locations and their rules. It's not flipping very well. And then the Lauren scenarios, I actually looked through this after we did the unboxing. And this has, so let me see if I can find Dr. Fright 36. And I meant to do that. I meant to look through his background. Or look through his lore. But it's got his lore, his story. Like I just admitted, I forgot to look through that. But then you've got, mentioned something about a campaign.
Yeah.
And so it's got a series of scenarios that are kind of like a campaign. And this has different achievements that you can do.
So yeah, this has different achievements. I achieved one thing. Won a game at Camp Happy Trails. Achievement unlocked.
And you defeated a killer at Camp Happy Trails. So this has a Camp Happy Trails scenario with Dr. Fright. And so this first one you play with Nancy. This one's kind of like a direct sequel to that. So it'd be like Frightmare on Maple Street 2 or whatever. And it tells you which girl to use, which setup, which item, or setup item dex is normal. Tells you to pull out certain events. Specific tarot cards to use, and which dark power and finale to use. So I didn't do that one because it was Nancy and I didn't feel like going through the story like that. So maybe when we do some of these in the future as live playthroughs, we'll do scenarios.
Yeah. I like the achievements a lot. This is honestly my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Because I like going through and unlocking achievements. Like the next time I play the Camp Happy Trails, I will probably pick an achievement and specifically try to achieve it.
Yeah.
Rather than just playing willy-nilly. Or what have you.
But yeah, with all the different killers, you've got a lot of versatility, the different locations, the different Final Girls. What else? That's definitely a lot of replayability. Even playing the same thing over several times, I never got bored with it.
Yeah.
And part of it's just because the game gets so tense. I haven't taken the chance to do the extreme horror yet because I've won 1 out of like 10 games. Or close to 10 games. I'm not completely sure.
Yeah.
I haven't been keeping track.
I am most excited. Like, this is fun. But I'm going to have more fun with Season 2 when we get Little Red Riding Hood. I am very excited for Little Red Riding Hood.
That's just going to expand.
Yeah. I think that little chart thing on the Kickstarter said it comes to like 100 different combinations.
Maybe. I don't remember. I don't know.
We'll look at things.
You look at things. Yeah, I
Then
forgot
you'll
to
know.
look at a bunch of things. Try to be prepared in case people ask questions, and I failed.
But it's like a...
We had anybody. But.
It's like 100 different combinations. But I just want Little Red Riding Hood.
Any other final thoughts?
No, I have no final thoughts on Final Girl.
So, Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. If you enjoyed this, share it with somebody you think would enjoy seeing this also, not just a blanket share. I've got to fix the description so that way all the links are down below, but those will be down below. Till next time, live to roll.